Hello everybody, my name is Robert Connett.
And I'm Lucas Schmidt.
And today we are going to show you everything about the database Stats Indiana.
Now, or at least most of it.
Well, yeah. Stats Indiana is a database. It was created in 1985 at the IU Kelley School of Business, and that is where it continues to work out of, is Indiana University. Now, right here on their website, they say that they are the official digital data center for the state of Indiana. Now, Lucas, we cannot stress this enough, that Stats Indiana, if you're doing a paper on the unemployment rate, the population, anything else with numbers specifically in the state of Indiana, this is the place to go.
Yeah, it's all numbers. That's pretty much all you're going to find here.
Now, if you're not doing a paper on something that has to do with numbers in Indiana, don't bother. Seriously. Do not go to this database if you're not doing a paper that has to do with numbers and stats in the Hoosier State. This is specifically for the use of stats in Indiana, hence the name Stats Indiana. So for today's demonstration, we're going to say that you are writing a paper on the population in specific areas of Indiana. Now, luckily for you, Stats Indiana has a tab right at the top with population. That's a cute baby, by the way.
Very cute. Is there such a thing as a not a cute baby?
I don't know. I mean, they're usually cute, but there is a tab right at the top about population on Indiana. So you're going to click on that. Now, they break it down into overall states in the U.S., or they break it down into each of the 92 counties in Indiana, or you can get even more specific into cities and towns, or even more specific about Indiana townships. Now, let's just say you want to do something about the projection of the population in Delaware County in the future. So you're going to go to Indiana counties, and you're going to click on projections of 2010 to 2050. And let's go by age and sex. So up here, you're gonna make sure it says Indiana counties, and then under here you're going to click on Delaware County. And let's say you want to know the projection of the population of the county in the year 2040. So you click on 2040. Male, female, median. Let's just go all of them. Total, and then click on Show Percentage of Total. Now, right off the gate. Right out of the gate, they give you the option of letting you see the numbers right here on your computer screen, or you can print them out. But obviously, for this use, we're going to click on Get Data. So boom, right there, it shows up the population projection. Again, this is coming out of the IU Kelley School of Business. Their projection for the population in Delaware County in 2040, and then they make it specific into each categories of what age. So for us, college age, years 20 to 24, 13.4% of the population will be made up of college kids in the year 2040. Now let's say you want to compare that to now, in the year 2010, 2012. So you're going to click on Get Data, 13.5%. So not much of a difference, they're saying, in the next 30 years of how many college kids will be living in Delaware County. So let's go back to the home page of Stats Indiana, and let's say you want to go into articles. Let's say you are the boring type and don't want specifically just numbers. You want words. You want, just like the other databases, articles. Lucas,
right. Show
them what you're going to do for articles.
The articles are basically explanations behind the numbers. So you just go here to view articles by topic. They've got a couple, I'm guessing, of the more popular ones listed here, but there's much more than just 5. And once again, you can narrow it down to your topic. We're going to stick with population. And here we've got it, basically narrows it down to, say you're researching things about minority population, or senior citizens, or just anything really, how it affects employment, uncorporated stuff, you know, whatnot. We'll stick with projections, because that's what we were just looking up. And here you've got more information behind it. I mean, you know, give you some graphs on it, some pictures for your PowerPoint slideshow for your presentation and whatnot.
And like we said, it's It's more than just a number that shows up on your screen. These articles show you and explain to you, like Lucas said, explain where they get their numbers and the projections and all this stuff. Now, Lucas, the one thing that people have to realize, though, is that these articles are coming from the IU School of Business.
Right. Everything you're going to find on this website comes straight from the school. It's a very self-contained, I'd say, database.
Yeah.
All the information is straight from them, so you only got one source. It's not a database that collects from many other websites or organizations or anything like that. It's all straight from the Kelley Business School at IU.
That's what makes this database definitely unique, is it's really just one source from the IU School of Business, and it has numbers, stats on anything, like we said, the unemployment rate, the population, births, deaths, in just the state of Indiana. Now, one more thing, Lucas, that makes this more interesting than any other database. With databases, you can click on and limit your search by using the Boolean words.
Boolean operators.
Yeah,
Yes.
and here on Stats Indiana, you go back to the home page, there is no real search engine that limits your searches. All they have at the top is Google custom search.
Right. And that's not just for the website. That's an actual, like, Google search.
Right.
So basically your topic, if it's not here in this topic list, then it's not on this website and you need to try your luck somewhere else. Now, obviously the main point behind this website is just numbers. Unfortunately, research can get very numbery at times. Not sure if that's a word, but I'm sure you understand the definition of it.
Yeah.
And this basically just simplifies that.
So there we go. That's pretty much Stats Indiana. And like we said, that's pretty much all you can say is it's numbers, stats, specifically on Indiana. So if you have a story or a paper that you have to write about that has to do with that, this is perfect. The place to go. It's better than just Googling, unemployment rate of Indiana. Obviously you can find that. This is more specific, and it, like we said, in the articles, it explains things way better than what you can just find on the internet. But then again, the thing that hurts about this database is that's all it is. It's just numbers, stats on Indiana. You do have articles, but it's, again, coming just from the IU School of Business. And so you just have one source.
But it's a very credible source, and it's a very
Yeah.
focused source, or a
And-
very focused database.
So there we go. We're going to wrap things up. That's pretty much Stats Indiana. And again, my name's Robert Connett.
I'm Lucas Schmidt.
And thanks for tuning in to this video.